and as you can see, they're really faded and dirty. But let's go ahead and get into what we need. You're first going to need some black grit dye, regular salt, a dye brush, and a big bowl to mix everything in. So next you're going to go ahead and go get you a pot and start filling it up with water. So now that you went ahead and filled your pot up, you're going to want to start boiling your water. I heated my stove up to 7 just to make sure that it went by quickly, but you can do it at whatever makes you comfortable pretty much. So while we're waiting on our water to boil, I went ahead and started spreading newspaper out on my kitchen table just because I didn't want any dye to leak on my kitchen table, and I wanted to make sure that my work area was as clean and neat as possible. Laid my shoes out on the newspaper just to get everything ready. I went ahead and stuffed my shoes with old plastic bags just to make sure that if the dye went through the shoe, it wouldn't leak inside the shoe, and also it helps with creasing. So I boiled my water for about 15 minutes before I was ready to take it off the stove. So you're gonna go ahead and pour your boiling water into your bowl. I think this step is best to do in a kitchen sink so that water won't go splashing anywhere. And then you go ahead and place it in your work area. So next you're going to take a 1/2 cup of salt and pour it into your bowl. So funny thing, I only had a knife during this process, so I chose to mix this with a knife. Don't judge me, that's all I had at the moment, but you can mix it with anything. So next you're going to go in with your black grit dye and go ahead and start pouring it into the mixture. I really didn't do an exact measurement for this part of the video. I just kind of freehanded it, but if I want to say I used at least 25% of the bottle. But honestly, the more you put in it, the blacker it becomes. So however black you want your boots to be, that's how much you should put in it. I go ahead with my knife again and I stir the mixture up, make sure that everything is stirred up completely, everything is rounded up together so I can start applicating the dye onto my shoe. Went ahead and did one shoe off camera so I could perfect myself on this. But basically what you're going to want to do is stick your dye brush into your mixture and start applicating it all over your shoe. But for those of you who want to do your whole shoe, you can go ahead and just stick your boot into the shoe. But I made sure that I had on gloves for this part because I didn't want the dye to get on my skin or my nails. My shoes look brand new, and thank you all for watching, and if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel.